Alright guys, this is Jerningham here. For a lot of you guys and girls that not heard the news, a police officer is shot dead at Croydon Custody Centre in London. So the police officer got shot in custody. They said it was a lady, female officer that got shot. Then they're saying no, it's a man that got shot. So not making really much sense of this. As you can see here, there's two men putting flowers down outside on a wall to show their respects for the police officer, man or woman, who's died. They haven't really said much about it, but we'll find out soon about it. I'm sure we will. But anyway, there's been a lot of killings, been a lot of muggings and murders since in London. Why is it still happening? None of us know. You know, there's always some stabbing, killing in London. It's like another city, another world. Same with Manchester. They call it Gunchester. It's not the same. A long-served police officer has been shot dead in Croydon Custody Centre in. The male suggestant was shot in the chest before the suspected turned for the firearms. He could have been a firearms officer because it says firearms. Of him seducing him told BBC the 23-year-old man had been brought to the custody suite in the police station. Sorry, the police vehicle. And produced a weapon during routine questioning about the COVID-19. Met Police said the Con Minister Castle Dixon challenged who deployed a shocking and very sad victim being named believed following weeks away from arrestment. BBC News correspondent Danny Shaw said it was believed that the suspected was unknown. Terrorism. Police have been there in the past, but the Met Police confirmed the man who believed detonated the posing, well, that's what it's supposed to be, immolation, has been arrested suspicion of murder. So, no police firearms discharged during the incident, which happened at about 02:15 best at the Wimdow Road Centre. I mean, some of these words are just complicated. I mean, they wonder why people shoot them. They wonder why people get angry with them. If they had a better outcome with the public, this wouldn't happen. Or was this an attack that just happened randomly? Let's play the video. Don't know if the video's going to work.
This morning, we learned of the shocking death of a much-loved colleague, a long-serving sergeant in the Metropolitan Police who was working last night in our Croydon custody suite. I have visited and spoken to our officer's partner together with other colleagues, and we are, of course, giving her the best support we can. My heartfelt condolences go to her, to their family, to his colleagues and his close friends. The Met is a family. Policing is a family in London and across the United Kingdom. And today, we police are all mourning a great loss.
Well, that's all that could be said. There could be more news on that, but I don't know. I'm not really, I don't know. They seem very disappointed and angry that one of their own's died, but the thing is, what happens if one of our people die? I have visited the spokesman officer, perhaps together with one collapsed and our cause given the best support we can give. Met Chief. My felt condolences to Go and her family, to her colleagues and close friends, a murder investigation. Away officers at work, civil crime scene. Evidence and facts have happened. Um, Embarrassing facts happened, and they're just talking about anything else. Shots, of course, in the Prime Minister Boris Johnson. They're just talking about what's going on, really. And there's a picture of a police officer here, and he's got flowers in his hand. So there we go. He's obviously going to be putting them down. Ask about someone could enter a building with an armed Logan for Met's superintendent dependent. That person was arrested outside the police station and transported into a vehicle. They were considering some might return to the custody in the area, as it's talking about some kind of area. The vehicle, the custody, so knocking details, person got short of outside yard. So to talk about something about yard. There's a lot of news on this, by the way. This appealing incident, Croydon, appears to be obviously officer left to underlining rating to the UK killed by suspected duty. They're talking about how it was killed and how it was done. Being in exclusively deaths, Northern Ireland. This is talking about Northern Ireland police now. British police and 50 have been occurred to scene in 1945. I don't know if they're talking about some history about the police in Northern Ireland now. We've got England something else. We've got a picture of a guy there. These was the notice of a sudden ambulance from inside the car park coming outside to spend the mornings. Nose a bit sore. They are very good people, that's what he's saying. Earlier, they said the actions had taken against felt sorry. So they've gone on about all this stuff, but felt sorry for. They've got pictures of people near vans and stuff, as you can see. It could be Wimbledon morning, South London. Met's officer has standing in custody, but dead. Civil flowers and outside buildings, memories, talking about. Residents, they're stocking. They're going on with so much things talking about their colleague. I'm just trying to think what I was going to say. Evidence, officers crying. We've got other police officers that are actually standing there. Is this kind of a war, or is it just a random attack? Sick of these stomachs and the officers across London and stomachs natural of death. So they're sick of the deaths and whatever. While we are ensuring briefing, and that's all I'm really talking about, really. I've gone through most of the things that I've read that are interesting to everybody else that can read it, or they may read it differently to me. So, in this world, it's a crazy world. Most of us don't like it, but the thing is, this is going to happen again and again and again. Then we're going to go back to square one. Because it happens with gangs of police shootouts. And as we heard the other day with 11 police officers getting injured of a drug bust and they went to hospital. It just keeps happening. If it doesn't happen in this area, it doesn't happen in one area. It happens in another area. So people are sick of it. But it always happens on the quiet, these incidents and crimes. But anyway, guys and girls, I'm sorry I read it a bit too quick for this, and hope you've all enjoyed it. It's very sad that the police officers lost a life, but they're saying the thing is, some people probably won't care that the police officers lost a life or a man. So, they think, oh well. But not everybody's like that in that kind of mind. There is nicer people that actually care with people losing their life and what their friends and family are going to think. So that's why I'm putting the point across. And we live in a crazy world. People just don't seem to care about one another anymore. That's my opinion and thoughts and stuff. I don't know if you guys and girls agree with me, but anyway, thanks for joining me. Keep safe and see you next one. Peace. And there's my bowl of cereal. I've eaten it and now I'm finish it off.